All right, everyone. All right, everyone, listen up. All right, attorneys, it's what is this, Thursday?
Friday.
I started off with sort of like a bad day. I ended up accidentally scratching the side of my face. I had to call and tell my mom before she saw it because my mom's first thing is, who hit my baby? Do I need to come down there? So everyone, it's going to be a busy day today, and it's going to be busy today because we have a lot of inmates. So attorneys, you need to follow the rules that I'm going to give you, and you need to follow them to the letter, because the rule followers, at some point in time, they get upset that other people are not following the rules. So they just throw their hands up, and then we're dealing with chaos. And if we deal with chaos today, that's going to throw everything off. So, attorneys, this is what you need to do. If you do not do these things, you will be ignored. The criminal trial division files are to my left. Family violence files are to my right. For your client, take the file out of the box. Put the file on the corresponding prosecutor's desk and have a seat. Do not crowd the prosecutors. They will call you when they're ready to discuss with you your file. Do not skip or leapfrog over other attorneys, because then that attorney who's following the rules, maybe they're going to be patient today. Maybe that will be the last straw. When the prosecutors are talking to somebody, do not rush up to them and say, well, I got to be somewhere else. I'm busy. Let me just interrupt your conversation with this attorney. Don't do that, because you want them to be 100% focused on your client, just as the attorney before you. And the other thing, everybody is busy. Everybody needs to be somewhere else. It's understandable. The other rule, there's a sign over there. That sign says, do not approach anyone over here when we're on the record. Trust me, you'll know we're on the record because I'm going to call the style of the case. Do not forget and talk behind the court reporter when we're on the record. All you have to do is ask the deputy to move your client down to the end. If you have a client who's in custody, yes, they do need to be brought out. So don't come approaching the court and say, well, I just want a reset. You don't know if I'm going to give you a reset or not. And your client needs to know what's going on if they're in custody. We have a lot of inmates on the docket today. Deputy Laura tells me we have 26 inmates. You know what that means? There are not 26 seats over here, so 26 people cannot be brought out because there are not enough seats, and also because of security issues. Once you request your inmate, do not leave the courtroom, because if you do, you're being selfish, because if your inmate is in the box, that means that the deputy cannot bring out somebody else's client. If your client wishes to speak to the court in some language other than English, whether you speak their language or not, we need an interpreter. Ask them to call the interpreter down. Just ask the clerk, I need an interpreter. The interpreter will be here in about 5 minutes. Do not leave once the interpreter is called, because we have a limited number of interpreters, and in every court, somebody probably needs an interpreter. The probation officer is back there. If you have someone who's on probation, speak with the probation officer, because guess what? At the end of the day, if you and the state think you've worked out an agreement that maybe you want the court to follow, I'm going to ask, have you spoken to the probation officer? If you have not, I'm going to ask if you have any objections to the probation officer telling me what their recommendation is. So today is Thursday. It's Friday's Eve. I have a cut on my face. Maybe it's going to heal. Maybe it's not going to heal. Maybe I'm going to have a scar. Maybe not. I don't know. But we can all be happy because it's Friday's Eve. So everyone, confer, be happy, smile. I know you're not retired yet. Everybody wants to be retired, but we're going to deal with the cards that have been dealt to us. So everyone, please confer. Oh, yeah. Now, while the attorneys are conferring, I'm going to call the docket. You all need to let me know if you are here, stand. Does everyone understand? All right, Moses Martinez, custody. Christopher Acosta. Anthony Woodard. Anthony Cantu, custody. Dylan Bell, custody. Joe Blake, Jaime Puente, Clayton Russell, custody. Victoria Sanchez. Victoria Marie Sanchez. Samantha Nicole Saldana. Thank you. Tyree Ranford, custody. James Madrone. Victoria Hernandez. Noah Nellam. Noah Guerrero. Jose Carvajal. Jacob De Leon. Jesus Prado. Thank you. Custody. Pedro Guerra. Christian Almanza. Christian Isaac Almanza. In custody, Carlos Terrazas. I believe I'll call Christopher Acosta. Monroe Hurd, custody, Terrence Jermaine Bowie. Thank you. Alan Mayo, custody, Jovan Amor. If the attorney is here for Jovan Amor, that case is being reset. Riot Aguilar. Riot Aguilar. Thank you. Jose Carmano. Joshua Henderson. Joshua Henderson. Gilbert Orozco. In custody, we have Priscilla Batias, Gabriel Longoria.
Peace, President, Your Honor, we're ready.
Thank you. All right, Mario Vargas. Matthew Baggs. In custody, we have Ramon Sanchez, Patricia Munoz.
Judge, that was actually set a few days ago and then it just got set for trial June 4th. So I don't think she's supposed to be here.
All right, thank you. You're on it with the date and
I
everything.
know, I was ready.
Daniel Balderas, custody. Miguel Perez Narana. Thank you. And if you pull the file on Patricia Munoz, let me see that, please. In custody, we have Corian Valent. Thank you. Dorothy Perez. All right, we have Ramon Sanchez, Paul Anthony Luna, custody. Brandon McCaskill. Corey Puente. Thank you. Darren Gomez. Darren Gomez. Frank Patterson. Thank you. Justin Perry, custody. Jonathan Bolden, custody. Karen Marino. Thank you. Walter Cerna Martinez, custody. Thank you. Joseph Smith. Thank you. Is there anyone who's present and your name was not called or you came in late? Yes, what's your name? All right, is he on the docket? All right, thank you. Anyone else? All right, everyone, put some patience in your pocket, confer. And remember my instructions, attorney, don't rush the prosecutors. Mhm. Oh, he's here. Yeah, by Zoom. I see. Okay, thank you. Good morning. All right, and this is set for June 4th. Can you make sure that that's in the system for June 4th? Thank you.
I'm here for Nancy Perez. She's toward the end. She's not here. I'm gonna try to get a hold of her, but I'm not optimistic.
I
do not. Dorothy Perez.
Take it up once.
It's good seeing you.
Probation.
I've done. I'll be around. Just text me out. Oh, fine. Sure. Correct. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah. Brandon.
Oh, no, I don't.
It's good seeing you all. So we can
Oh, I didn't wear it today.
Sorry.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah.
All right, ASAP. Oh, thanks. Bye-bye. And Deputy Laura, Mom, I just love moms, right? She called again. She's like, take care of the scar. I'm like, I will. And she's like, don't put any moisturizers on your face today. I'm like,
I'm good. How are you? Good. Thank you. We are ready to go.
oh, okay. I'm gonna put that on my list.
May I approach you on it?
Yes,
Did you get my emails on Roland Davis?
Roland Davis. Let me see. I think I did. That's
Okay,
the-
that's the latest appeal I got. Angelini heard a case for you. It was an MTR, but it was out of your court.
Okay, yes. Oh, I see it by Roland Davis.
I don't know, you might be interested.
Mhm.
I gave it my best shot, but I filed a motion to withdraw in that case and you said you were gonna withhold it because there might be some future. So I'm asking you to sign the motion to withdraw because I did Rule 48.
Oh, no, you finished everything, correct?
I finished everything.
Yeah, no.
So it's ready to be withdrawn if you could sign that.
Yes, if you'll just go in the back and ask the clerks to pull the motion.
I don't know what cause number it is or anything.
Oh, let me give it to you. Because I'm assuming you filed it under the trial court's cause number.
Under the
right?
trial court.
It's 2020
Yes, ma'am.
10708.
170.
No, 10708.
That makes sense. Now I remember.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good
Hello.
morning, Judge. I have a question for you.
Sure.
I'm here on Mr. Prado, who's in custody on a serious case, and I filed a ex parte motion for some experts if he cannot afford to hire one. And I just wanted to see how you deal with that.
Oh, we'll have to hearing on whether or not he can afford it.
You do that in open courts to the ex parte hearing? I mean, it's
No.
not a big deal in the sense that it's just a motion for experts, but there's some psychological issues.
No, I mean, the name of your expert will be ex parte. And then, sorry. And then if you want, once we're free, the court reporter, we can go into chambers and have a hearing on it.
Okay.
All right.
I'm getting it too.
Oh, okay, because there's nobody back there.
We're in Odyssey training right now.
Oh, good luck with that. That's probably gonna take about a year. Odyssey, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's already bought.
Thank you.
This didn't go according to plan.
I've requested from Matt on a couple of motion to revokes. I wanted a copy.
Yeah.
They're lost. They don't know what to do. Yeah, because I can't call you up and say, can you please email me the MTRs? No. So I go to Mac and then Mac gets it for me. Now Mac doesn't even respond to me because they don't know what to do. Is this the order too?
All right. All right, so, but here's the thing with Odyssey. Nobody ever wants to think about worst case scenario. So they're going 100% paperless. Now, mind you, this has been happening for 10 years or whatever. You know what question I keep asking?
Right.
If this system breaks down, is there a backup?
No.
No, there's not a backup.
There's I had a civil case.
Mhm.
I said, please give me the file. Oh, we're in Odyssey. They lost it.
Yeah.
So, okay, how can I protect that judgment now?
You can't.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Quick question. Are you guys gonna have docket on the 30th or 31st?
It's because you hear different stuff.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's- yeah, a lot of Courts are stopped.
That's why I'm asking.
Oh, Mr. Seelow, your client is not gonna request a petition for discretionary review or anything, is he?
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea. I just sent them a letter saying that you have a right to do that. Contact a court if you want to have another court appointed or hire one or do it yourself. You have 30 days in which to do so.
It's in the
Okay.
works.
And I sent it certified. That's rule 48.
All right, okay, thank you.
For sure.
Mhm.
I'll speak to him. Okay.
I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
Could I see the file on Darwin Gomez, please?
6/6.
So that was, yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Mark LaHood,
Yes, Your Honor.
hello.
Good morning,
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, let me put it over.
Present Judge.
Just one second.
You take the paper.
All right, so what's happening with this case?
Yes.
We've been, I haven't had a chance to confer with him this morning yet to see if we can ultimately get a resolution on it. The last setting, I talked to him about some evidence that we had, trying to see if we can come to a conclusion.
All right, do you remember which prosecutor you spoke with?
I don't, Judge. I apologize.
All right, criminal trial division, do you know which one of you spoke with LaHood, or maybe it's family violence and it's on Darwin Gomez?
We conferred, I think me and Daniel both conferred with him the last time he was here, Judge.
All right, so he said he had some information for you all to review. Is that correct, counsel?
I showed it to him last time, Judge, and then we just haven't followed up to see if there was a new offer or just set up for trial.
All right, do you know if there's going to be a new offer? Or is that
I-
something you need to consider?
I am not sure, Judge.
Remember of the car pulling out from the storage unit, but
I'm sorry, you're going in and out. What did you say, counsel?
Okay.
I was reminding him it was the video of the car pulling out prior to the shooting.
He spoke to Daniel, Judge, and yeah, same offer.
Okay.
All right. So, counsel, I know you're somewhere else. When are you going to be back in Bear County?
Probably in about an hour and a half, Judge. An hour. I'm
All right, then we'll wait for you then to
Then
get a trial setting or whatever we will be doing.
I will
And
be
I'm
there.
assuming you have contact with your client, Mr. Gomez?
Yes, Judge, and he's on Zoom right now.
All right, so Mr. Gomez, this is what he's frozen. This is what will end up happening, counselor. We'll wait for you to come in, and then if it ends up being a reset, then you'll need to get in contact with your client to give them a reset. Is that approved by
Yes.
you to do it that way?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so we'll wait for you to show up.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I'll be there ASAP.
All right, thank you. Hello. Yes. Mhm. All right, Officer Rahel,
Yes, ma'am.
I thank you for zooming in promptly at 9 a.m. You're here promptly at 9 a.m., but the attorney is not here. So if possible, can we just email you and let you know when the attorney arrives? I'm sure it's because of the never-ending construction.
Yes, ma'am, that's fine. I am in the field team now, so would it be okay if I was in the car when we called or when we wait here?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, yes,
We'll
ma'am,
work
feel free.
around your schedule.
Yes, ma'am, I'll be available all day. Just email me and I'll be good.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Yes, ma'am, thank you.
Bye-bye. You're welcome.
I think my favorite story is about that guy in LA County. Who's just been sitting in jail for like 2 months. And they finally finally heard something about security. And it means I can be a DUI in there. Yeah, it's just believing evidence and stuff. That's right. You know what's gonna happen.
Oh, yeah.
That one's-
It's like you're.
Oh, yeah. Six months ago. Yeah, I think everything about
Yes.
is
I have Frank Patterson,
case manager.
application for pretrial diversion and receiving for.
All right, did you ask the clerk to pull the file?
I always think. it's like-
I don't know.
Has some, just like juvenile
Yes.
where
Frank Patterson. Oops.
go now.
Frank Patterson, come forward. All right, who's the prosecutor on Frank Patterson?
Gosh, I was in the file. So,
All right, this is a case where he put in an application for Veterans Treatment Court. They rejected him. So he's saying that he was offered a PTD.
I'm sorry, last time I spoke with you and there was a pretrial diversion offer in the file. I don't know who it's from. It was in the file.
back.
Sure.
Solve the problem.
All right, okay, attorneys, if you're all approaching me because you're ready on your case, remember my instruction, just have the clerk pull the file. Otherwise, you're gonna be staring at me, I'm gonna be staring at you.
Ready. In my mind.
Hey, it's gonna be crazy today. You know, I hate to put that out in the universe. Well, Deputy Laura, you all put that out in the universe yesterday. But you know what? We're gonna proceed with smiles.
Yeah, but there's places to be taken.
Okay, sure.
Can you tell me what today's setting is?
Yeah, when you get the body, it's just kind of a.
Is
Equal, another one.
2023 8727.
Yeah.
And whether it was already a police setting or. I don't see any scratches. Oh, yeah, that's, wow, how did that happen?
Fingernail.
I probably did, but that was a month ago.
So,
All right, I'll be ready to approach you.
Yes. Yeah.
They're going to have to call that file down here.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll be excused. I've got some other cases to take care of.
sure.
Thank you.
Oh, well, that's a continuation of mine. Who's putting custody for the time and the topic. So, the initial assessment is not. It wouldn't shock. Yes, he's here. Thank you. I got you. Hey, to those talking about here. Yeah, don't worry about
Bashan, do you have the top evaluation on Walter, Jean, Cerna, Martinez? Maybe I'm missing in what you. I found it.
Is it on there?
Yeah, it is. No, that's Moses Martinez. All right, thank you.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Right.
All right, Walter Cerna. Walter Jean Cerna Martinez. All right, court is going to call 2019 CR 9018W, State of Texas versus Walter Jean Cerna Martinez. Could our parties announce for the record for the state?
Hey, what did you say, Ronnie?
for the defense?
Humberto Saldaña for Walter Jean Cerna Martinez.
All right, and are you Walter Jean Cerna Martinez?
I am, Your Honor.
All right, so he was taken into custody on May 9th, and it was for a TAP evaluation and felony drug court referral. Felony drug court referral rejected him for 2 reasons. And they're saying that he doesn't meet the criteria also, but also because of his previous offense, that he is not eligible for the program. And the TAP evaluation is recommending residential treatment followed by aftercare.
And Judge, if I could have a chance to address those issues.
Yes.
Judge, as you know, we were here roughly 2 weeks ago. I made a very vigorous argument for why Mr. Martinez would like and was asking the court to stay out and do some sort of intensive outpatient treatment. Understandably, the court took action and said, no, you're going into custody. We'll do a TAP and we'll talk after that. And so that's the purpose of this hearing today. Judge, the facts sort of remain the same. Walter Martinez, you heard from him, and is no longer working in a bar. He's working, he's got his own company. He's a journeyman electrician now. He got the trade like you had wanted him to do. And Judge, I think you heard a lot of testimony about that he is very influential in his church. He's been a part of that church for 4 years, 5 years, I'm sorry, stand corrected. And, you know, it's a church where, you know, he is very much in charge of youth ministry. He not only does youth ministry at that church, he's involved in youth ministry for some other churches as well.
All right, so he should not be involved in youth ministries based upon his prior history.
A judge, and then what I guess what I'm trying to say is, he is not the same person. I'm trying to paint the picture that he's not the same person that was here before you, or even somebody that he was prior to attending church. I know that many of us go through a metamorphosis. Many of us evolve, and that's the hope, really, in society.
All right, so let me just tell everybody, he's not going to be allowed to be working with the youth in youth ministries. And that's based upon the report I received of his prior history. So that's not going to happen. So we can take that off the table. So the only issue before the court today is whether or not I'm going to give him inpatient treatment or intensive outpatient treatment. The TAP evaluation is recommending inpatient treatment, or if I want to go a less structured way, then it will be intensive outpatient treatment. So those are the only thing that's on the table. This youth ministry thing, that is off the table. You're not allowed to do that. You understand?
Understood.
And you're not allowed to work around any youth. Do you understand?
Understood.
All right. So then the only issue is whether or not he's going to be in inpatient treatment or whether he's going to be in intensive outpatient treatment.
Yes.
And I remember the hearing from May 9th. So I remember the testimony from his sister. So.
Judge, we have a couple other people that Walter has known here today, just not from the sister, but we have a couple people that are here from the church that would like to say a couple things, if that's okay.
All right, but let's state with regards to inpatient treatment or outpatient treatment.
Your Honor, I've conferred with probation. I mean, I don't want to set him up for failure, Judge. So, you know, I think inpatient is the way to go, but I think probation is okay with intensive outpatient if he's on the scram.
Judge, the last time we were here in court, you did modify his conditions for a scram device to be on full term for the rest of the length of the term.
So do you think intensive outpatient treatment would be the route to start with?
I think we should start with that and give him a chance.
All right.
Monthly, the sober support meetings and the monthly year analysis. I do need to check to see if you changed the year analysis term the last time.
What I ordered was, of course, there's to be no employment with any location whose main source of income is alcohol, scram for the full term, no driving without ignition interlock, There is going to be the UA hotline for 40 days upon release, 120 days of sober meetings. And to that, I'm going to add, you're not allowed to work with youth. That's at a church or anywhere else. And I'll add intensive outpatient treatment. And his probation was also extended for 3 years last time. All right, is there anything else? All right, we can go off the record. Did you enjoy being at the Bear County Jail?
No, Your Honor.
So here's the thing. Do not come back here for not reporting or any of that. If you let life get in the way and you don't report, we're going to have an issue. And you're looking at 7 years in the prison. Do you understand?
I do understand, Your Honor.
If there's an issue and you feel as probation is not solving it, you can always come back to the court. Do you understand?
I understand, Your Honor, and thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Is there anyone you wanted me to hear from?
Judge, just the people, Gilbert, if that's okay, Judge, from the church.
All right, where's Gilbert from the church?
He's here in the back row in the black shirt. If
All
you could
right.
just come up, please.
Sir, please.
All right, so we're not on the record. Here's the thing. He is not allowed to be in youth ministries or any of that. He's not allowed to be around the youth. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, is there anything we don't understand?
No, I'm with you. I understand.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much for coming down. It's always nice when people have support.
Yes.
So you have support, so there's no excuse to get off track. You understand?
I'm so grateful for my support, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Honor.
All right, you'll probably be released from the jail at 1 a.m. Why? I don't know. That's just the way it works.
I'm anticipating later, Your Honor, but you know what? I'm grateful for your judgment and I'm ready to not let you down. I would love to prove the court. I'm sorry. I know that I had absconded, Your Honor. I know that that was something that, and in that time I did have some things that I accomplished, but I'm ready to show you that I'm not that person.
Okay, so here's the most important thing. Yes, you need to show the court because you're looking at 7 years in prison,
Yes,
but you
ma'am.
need to show yourself and all the people who you say are looking up for you
Yes,
and all
ma'am.
the people who came to support you. Those are the people you need to show.
Absolutely.
All right. All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
All
You
right.
have a blessed day.
Oh, thank you. You too. Hi. Hey, how's it going? Oh, yeah. Well, you know, there was a major hailstorm in Shreveport.
You know, there's been so much crazy weather these days.
It has.
I didn't realize Shreveport had been.
Yeah.
Everything's getting monsters.
Yes. But you know, it's the ZA is upon us.
Stop. I know you're dreaming. It's your dream. One day it'll come true. Hopefully not any day soon.
No. All right. Who's here on Samantha Nicole Saldana? All right, court is calling 2019 CR 5880, State of Texas versus Samantha Nicole Saldana. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel Escobar from the state of Texas.
Defense?
Andres Campi from the Saldana.
Are you Samantha Nicole Saldana?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Samantha Nicole Saldana who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2019 CR 5880 for the offense of intoxication assault on October 28, 2020 for a period of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Violated condition number 16 in Bear County, Texas. The defendant, Samantha Nicole Saldana, is then and there failed to comply with the rules, regulations, or instructions of transdermal alcohol monitoring in that the device was tampered with from August 13th of 2023 at 4:07 p.m. until August 14th, 2023 at 12:13 a.m. in violation of condition number 16.
Did you say August 23 or August?
August 13th, sorry, Judge, 2023.
Wait, August 13?
August 13th to August 14th.
All right, I don't have that in my motion.
Yeah, that was the motion that we had.
That's the first one.
This one?
Yes.
All right, it just says August 1st through August 31st.
No.
Oh, you're reading from the first violation of 16.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Thank you. LaShawn, you were right there to say, here it is. Yes, there is. All right, how do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
State,
Your Honor, the state waives all the violations.
any objection?
No objections, Your Honor.
All right, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 16, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 16?
Yes.
Court will find violation of 16 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, alternate amend for 90 days of scram plus regular and random UAs and ETGs and a zero tolerance.
Yeah, I really don't do zero tolerance. Is that the proposed agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, with the caveat that if there are no positive readings from the UATGs after the 90 days, that requirement and the scram requirement be removed, I think is the.
And that's correct.
All right, and we have Kiana Neal on Zoom. Could you unmute, please? Could you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
You can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
Kiana Neal.
All right, any objections to the witness appearing by Zoom, state?
No, Your Honor.
Defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right, does anyone have any questions?
Your Honor, I think we'd spoken with the probation officer earlier, but if the board has any questions, the state wouldn't object.
All right, so probation, are you in agreement with this recommendation from both the state and the defense?
I don't know if she was present when we.
They're asking that she be continued and that she be placed on scram and do sober support meetings.
You're right. I think
Already at most,
for the UA and ETG testing and she's already on scram, it's to continue the scram.
Yes. So what are your recommendations?
My recommendation is that she stay continue on scram and a TAP evaluation, follow any and all recs from TAP. She's eligible to get the device removed if she has 2 consecutive months of 0 tampers or bracks.
All right, so somebody explain to me, what is this tampering? Was it tampered with or is there something else going on?
So Judge, as far as we could tell, we reached out to RMS yesterday. And what they can gather is that there's something that was going in between the sensor and the defendant's leg. They can't say what it is. We're still able to get readings from it. It still detects some things. There was some detection of alcohol, but we can't quantify or say. It just says detected.
All right, when they say something between the device and her leg, do they mean there was material between, or is there something with the reading?
They couldn't elaborate. So the way that it was described, the way I understood it, Your Honor, was that Recovery Monitoring Solutions gets some information from a subcontracted company called AMS. And the reading that Recovery Monitoring Solutions gets is that there was a tamper with the device. They could not tell us what the quantifiable definition or criteria was to make something to be considered tampering. We tried to call AMS. AMS told us that their contract was not with the county and that they couldn't discuss it with the DA's office, but they could discuss it with Recovery Monitoring Solutions. So we went back and tried to have them set up a meeting, but we were unsuccessful in getting that done prior to this.
All right. Is there anything else from either side?
No.
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor. We just.
All right.
The court followed.
Thank you so much for zooming in. This is what the court is going to do. The court notes that since you were placed on probation in 2020, this is your first motion to revoke. The court is finding 16 true. Court will deny the motion. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to alter and amend conditions for continued scram until further notice. And there's going to be the UA hotline for 45 days. And make sure that there's a testing for alcohol, just as a safety gap.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm gonna do 60 sober meetings in 60 days. Is there anything else from either side?
No, Your
Probation?
Judge, I would like to continue and go ahead and get the TAP done as well.
All right, there's gonna be a TAP evaluation. Follow TAP recommendations. If TAP recommends inpatient treatment, then you all can come back here and we'll address it. Probation, is there anything else?
Judge, I just want to urge the court to admonish Ms. Saldana only because we had a compliance hearing in regards to the device. And there still seems to be some type of issue there.
All right. I'm gonna admonish her in just a second. Ms. Neal, is there anything else?
No, Your Honor.
All right, thank you so much for zooming in. I really appreciate it.
All right, thank you. You're welcome.
All right, we're gonna go off the record. Here's the thing. This is probation. You're looking at 10 years in prison. You understand? So you had better make sure that there is no more tampering with this device and state. If there's more tampering or alleged tampering with the device, what's going to end up happening is whoever is with the company that is not hired by the county, they'll need to come in and we'll have a hearing. And so the next time, or there should not be a next time, but if this were to happen again, then what's going to end up happening is I'm going to want all the parties who have anything to do with the scram equipment you're wearing to either be here in person or be here by Zoom. But you are looking at 10 years in prison. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is there anything else?
Your Honor, the concern that I have is the service support meetings. Ms. Saldana does not have a vehicle and she does not have internet at her.
Oh, there's sober support meetings everywhere. Do you have a cell phone? I'm sure that cell phone has internet on it, does it not? No, she's saying yes, it does. So there we go. Everybody's cell phone has internet on it. How old are you?
32.
All right, she's 32. She's young. She can make it happen. There's the library. There's via bus. And last time I checked, I believe the library downtown, the library all over the city has internet access for people who don't have internet access. Am I incorrect on that? Where there's a will, there's a way. I always tell people, if it's important, you treat it like it's important. The most important thing for you right now should be this probation. You know why? Because you're looking at possibly 10 years in prison. You understand?
Yeah.
And who is Anthony?
He's my husband.
All right. So you've done that. There's no way to undo it unless you do a cover up. Here's my advice to people. People always want to put other people's names on their bodies. You know what the safe bet to put a name on your body? Love you, mom, your children, or yourself. Because at the end of the day, if you and Anthony, something were to happen and you get divorced and you meet somebody else, what are you going to tell that guy? Oh, that's my child, you know? So there you go. I hope he has his name, your name on his body.
He does.
In bolds where everybody can see it. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Moses Martinez. Moses Martinez.
Morning.
Good morning. All right. Let me find Mr. Martinez. All right, we're going to go on the record. We're going on the record. Court is calling 2020 CR 7235 State of Texas versus Moses Albert Martinez.
Hank Wilkins to the state, Your Honor.
For the defense,
Tilden Schaefer for Mr. Martinez.
are you Mr. Martinez?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you entered a plea on March 26th to count 1 and count 3. You entered a plea of guilty. The court found there was sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court found you guilty. And today we are here for sentencing. According to the plea bargaining agreement, punishment was to be assessed at a cap of 10 years in the prison. There's a $2,500 fine, and the state opposes your application, and they're taking a case into consideration. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report? State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have both parties had a chance to review the TAP evaluation? State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objection?
No objection to the state, Your Honor.
All right. Is there a reason there's like this long line over here? Oh, so here's the thing, off the record. I told every attorney, if y'all would just have a seat, if you put your file down, they're going to call you in the order of appearance. And just standing there, those steps don't count because you're not moving. So if y'all will have a seat, because you know what? The deputies have to keep an eye on the people in the box for security reasons. Thank you. All right, we're back on the record. State you're opposed.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Your Honor, the defendant has a pretty significant criminal history. It looks like in 2011, he was sentenced to 3 years in the prison for a drug offense. In 2013, he was sentenced to 6 years in the prison for a 1 to 4 gram drug offense, Your Honor. Doesn't look like, I don't believe that he'll be successful when he's placed on community supervision, Your Honor. So that's why we're asking for time, Your Honor.
All right, defense, do you have any witnesses?
Just my client, Your Honor.
All right, could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Moses Martinez.
All right. Defense?
Mr. Martinez, can you explain to the court why it is you're asking her for probation despite your record?
Your Honor, because when I was on the run for these 4 years, I had a job and I have a new family with 3 stepkids, and I just wanted to see if you can give me a second chance to show you. I have a drug problem, but I feel like with a second chance.
Well, Moses, when you were arrested on this case that you pled guilty to, the judge found you guilty. You were high that day, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
What were you high on?
I was high on heroin.
And you were found in the parking lot in the academy with 2 other young men with you, right, who were also arrested, who had been shoplifting, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And so when the police investigated and searched the vehicle, they found syringes, they found heroin, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you were a heavy user at the time. And you recall when I first met you and I was representing you, do you remember where you were as far as your drug addiction?
Yes, I was pretty lost. But actually, when I did go on the run, like I found a job with the Reliant moving company, and I've been.
All right, but I'm talking about back in the day when you first met me, before you went AWOL from court, you were a heavy user.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
In fact, we didn't have a great relationship at that time, did we? You were pretty mad at me, weren't you? Okay.
Yeah, I remember.
You wanted me to get the case dismissed, right? Right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So since that time, you've been away, but how long have you been in jail since you got arrested on the warrant for missing court here?
The day after Valentine's.
Okay, so since February 15th, you've been in jail. So that's about, I don't know, 3 months, whatever. Okay. Would you say maybe your mind's a little clearer after cleaning out for 3 months?
Yes, sir.
Now, you're asking this judge for probation, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. But you're not asking to walk out of the courtroom today, are you? You're asking to go into inpatient.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Because you understand that you still need that level of help to make sure you don't slide back to using heroin.
Yes, sir.
You understand that until the day you die, you're gonna be an addict.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're never gonna beat it, you just manage it. Okay,
Yes,
so, you have a very long criminal history. Okay, a lot of it is drugs. Okay. And how old are you now?
I'll be 40 in a couple months.
Do you want to spend the rest of your life going in and out of prison?
No, so
Why not?
I don't want to lose this family that I got.
I pass away, Mr.
Hi, Mr. Martinez. My name is Hank Wilkins. I'm one of the prosecutors here. If I ask you anything that you don't understand, just let me know. I'll try to phrase it, okay? Did your attorney go over this with you? This is the PSI, the pre-sentence investigation. Did he go over this with you?
Well, we can start.
Well, he was here previously.
You remember talking to somebody for them to put this together,
Yes,
somebody
sir.
for probation? Okay. So you remember talking to him about the day you got arrested? Okay. So do you remember what you told him about being at the academy?
Yeah, but that was the last one. Yes, I do remember.
Okay. You said that you were waiting in the truck and you didn't know they were stealing stuff, right? So do you feel like you're taking responsibility for why you got arrested?
Yeah.
You feel like you are, even despite what you told these folks.
Well, I mean, I know I gotta get punished, I was, what do they say, like, guilty by association.
Okay, so you feel like you are taking responsibility for the reason you're in court today. Okay, I pass the witness, Your Honor.
Any other questions?
Just one quick, Judge, hopefully quick.
Oh, no, take your time.
Well, so the prosecutor just asked you that when you said in the PSI interview that you didn't know these two young men were shoplifting.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Okay, but you weren't saying that you weren't in possession of heroin, were you? No, or yes?
No, I had it.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah,
Nothing.
but the
further, Judge.
shoplifting, I didn't.
Okay,
Okay, nothing further.
all right. I have a question. These stepchildren you have, how old are they?
One's 13, one's 8, and one's 6.
All right, how long have you known their mother?
8 years.
I'm sorry?
8 years.
All right, so she knows about your criminal history?
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
All right, anything else from either side? Court will hear argument.
Your Honor, we're asking for time. I don't believe that the defendant's taking responsibility here in this case. I think that's clear from the tap and from what he's said in the court today, Your Honor. So that's why we're asking for time.
All right, how much time are you asking for?
Judge, the last time he went for 6 years, we're asking for 6 years again.
All right,
Judge, I'm asking that you place him in intensive inpatient like the TAP had asked for. I think the TAP, I thought when I read the TAP, it said that he was highly motivated. And they're asking for state ISF. So I would ask that you do that. If you just want to go off his criminal history, then you just have to give him time. If you look at him as a person.
oh, everybody knows I look at everyone as a person. I don't look at anybody as a criminal or defendant. We are human beings here.
So I think this is someone who's realizing he's just got to stop this behavior. He's not coming in here and asking you, hey, put me in inpatient, outpatient, or what have you. He understands there's a wait for that bed. He understands that's a long program. He understands all those things. He understands the level of his addiction, Judge. So I'm asking that you place him on that probation, max him out as you need. If you're not inclined to give him probation, Judge, then I would ask that you give him a lower sentence, somewhere in the 4 to 5 year range.
All right, so this is what I see of his criminal history. Of his criminal history, I see that there was inhaling abuse. And inhaling abuse is one of the worst things that you can do because it kills your brain cells immediately. So I see that from his history. And then everything else he has, which the history is not great. I see possession of marijuana. I see possession less than a gram. I see possession 1 to 4 grams. He was sent to jail. I see another possession that was dismissed. Another possession that was dismissed. I see another possession in 2011 where he went to prison. I see a possession from 2013 where he went to prison. And now we're here with this case. And I know the case says possession with intent to deliver, but based upon the stipulations that the court has reviewed, there were items for using drugs, and it appeared that some had already been used because you could see the pipe with the heroin in it. So I'm going to give you a choice. Here are your choices. One, I can sentence you to 6 years in the prison, or you can have inpatient treatment. But let me just tell you something about the inpatient treatment in this court, and let me tell you about probation in this court. I have people who tell me, who have never been to prison, they tell me, Judge, I would just go prison instead of doing your probation because your probation is hard. You know better than I do whether or not you can be successful at this or not successful at this. And what I will tell you, the only way that I'll consider giving you the probation is if you all decide to apply for deferred adjudication. And your counsel will tell you with deferred adjudication, the full range of punishment is available from the court, which would be 5 to 99 years or life in prison. Oh, I think he may need time to talk about it, because here's the thing. When people come, we can go off the record. When people come before me and they're trying to stay out of prison, you know what they'll tell me? I'll do probation for life. And believe it or not, there are some places where people are on probation for life. They will tell me, I'll do probation for life. I'll report every day. That's because you're looking at the immediate and not looking at long-term. So immediate for you, you don't want to go to prison. But I think your attorney needs to sit down and talk to you about this range of punishment, because what it will mean is if you come before me on a motion to revoke, and if it's deemed to be true, you're looking at 99 years in prison, not the cap of 10 that the state was offering you. So I'm going to give you some time to talk to your attorney about that, so you can look at it objectively and not, oh, I don't want to go to prison. You understand? So if you all will step back and discuss that. Frank Patterson. All right, so he's been rejected by Veterans Treatment Court. So where are we?
Your Honor, I believe on May 20th, the thing has turned in a pre-trial diversion. I believe the file is with them, so I believe he's been accepted.
Okay. All right, Ms. Ferguson, can I have a PTD date, please, on Frank Patterson?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, June 27th. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Judge.
Thank you. All right, continue up, doing good work. You understand? You're welcome. Darwin Gomez, are we ready on Darwin Gomez?
Yeah.
Terrence Bowie. Terrence Bowie.
Defense counsel had to go do a plea in federal court, and he'll be right back.
All right, Corin Valant.
Same attorney, Your Honor. Same attorney.
All right, so they are not
He had asked me
ready
to
on
pull
these.
the files from you, but you were.
Okay. Jose Carmona, come forward. Hello. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. All right, what is happening with this case, counsel?
We have, so the defendant had several cases, and there was a family violence case that has been dismissed and re-indicted, or it's now a misdemeanor, it's been reduced to a misdemeanor. I believe it's our second or third sitting, Judge, and what
Yes.
we're asking for is a little more time. Defense attorney there's some videos about the stop in this case that he wants to review, and we'd like a little time to talk about the Coban video, Your Honor.
All right, so do you all have access to the videos?
We were checking this morning. I think we have a couple of them. There might be one more.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, on Carmona, can I have a 30-day reset, please? And it's for discovery.
Yes, ma'am. I can do the 24th of June.
All right, we'll come back on June 24th for discovery. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, you're welcome. Who is here on James Madrone?
Whenever you're back in line.
Sure. All right, are we here on a motion to revoke?
We are.
Are we all ready to proceed?
We are, Your Honor.
All right, can I have the file stamp for a motion to revoke, please? Thank you. Court is calling 2021 CR 2437 State of Texas versus James Madrone. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Thank you. Welcome to the state, Your Honor.
Defense?
Gary Chirac for the defense.
All right, and are you James Madrone?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Judge.
Are you the same James Madrone who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2021 CR 2437 for the offense of failure to stop and render aid serious bodily injury on March 21st, 2022 for a period of 10 years? Is that you?
Yes, Judge.
State.
Violated condition number 4. In Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, James Madrone, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of January and December 2023 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True, Your Honor.
State.
Your Honor, we waived the other violations alleged in the motion.
No objection.
All right. Mr. Madrone, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, I understand.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
It's not, Your Honor. We are, we're going open, we are asking for the 10 years, Your Honor. I believe the defense might be heard on that.
All right. Defense, what are you requesting?
Judge, we're requesting that he be placed on probation, that he be given weekly UAs and intense supervision. Basically, Judge, this was a lot dealing with financial issues. He has 2 small children that he was responsible for, living with his grandmother at the time. He's now presently employed. I believe he has the resources now to continue taking drug testing and support his children. So I think basically, Judge, if we give him weekly UAs and ISF, and put him back, not ISF, but intense supervision, that he's able to complete the probation successfully. You have anything to add, James?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
James Madrone.
All right, it says here that you didn't talk to the manager and you left when asked to stay in the lobby by the probation officer.
Your Honor, I was, my grandmother, thankful for her that she helped me with my burdens when I had to do these reports and everything, and she would have my kids in the car while I'll be reporting. So at that time, I really didn't have too much time to be there due to my being responsible for 2 children. So that was just that, at that time, that was it.
Okay, that doesn't make sense to me. Your grandmother is helping you with your children.
Yes,
And how old are your children?
3 and 1.
All right, so she's helping you with the 3 and 1 year old. So you're telling me your grandmother drives you to see your probation officer
Yes,
and then says, I can't wait.
yes, Your Honor.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
It's just like I have real no support, really none. It's just me out there.
All right, so your grandmother is not supporting you.
Well, in a way she is. in a way.
All right, and then it says that they tried to have virtual meetings with you and you kept rescheduling and they allowed you to reschedule it and reschedule it and reschedule it.
Again, I had financial burdens.
So you didn't have a cell phone.
No,
You couldn't get a ride by via bus.
Your Honor, my grandma lived in Leon Valley and then she moved over there by Lackland Air Force Base. And I did not have reliable transportation.
Oh, no, I know for a fact that there's transportation by via for Lackland.
Oh.
And you know how I know there is that? Because one time I made a mistake and got on the looper, which I believe is the 510, and it takes you all around the city. And I was like, wow, this is where the bases are.
Yes, but where I had to report was over there by 1604 in Bandera, which.
Via.
Yes, Your Honor. They canceled that bus route. I know it sounds like if I'm making it up or not, but yes, they did cancel that bus route for that reason. That drive was very, very extreme.
Did you pick up the phone, call probation and say, hey, this
Yes,
is
Your
where
Honor.
I am? Okay.
Yes, Your
All right. Any other questions?
Mr. Madrone, my name is Hank Wilkins. If I ask you anything you don't understand, just let me know and I'll try and rephrase it, okay? Do you know the last time you reported?
The last time I reported was
This year?
yes.
It was this year? So would you respond to one of the probation thinks the last time you reported is November? Did you ever do the CATS theft course?
No.
Did you do the CATS 2 theft course?
No.
Did you do the moral recognition therapy?
No.
Did you do anything on probation?
I had parenting classes that were available online, which I did do, and it waived over my community service.
I'm sorry to interrupt. How can you do the parenting classes online,
They
but
were
you
for
can't
free.
report? No, but you can't report to probation online. Explain that to me.
I did report to probation online every time I had a Zoom meeting. And when it was in person, it was hard for me to be able to report due to my lack of transportation.
Do you remember telling probation in January of this year, they're not gonna do anything?
No.
Do you remember telling them, I know the judge will reinstate me?
No.
You understand that when you pled to this offense, that's a 3rd-degree felony, right? You're looking at up to 10 years in prison.
Yeah, I do understand. Yes, I understand.
And you knew that, and you still didn't do these conditions of probation, right? You didn't do the moral recognition therapy?
Not that I had faced financial burdens. So I did not have support from the mother of my children. She was attending school at the time. But now I have a reliable job. I have the means to prove to the court that I could be responsible in finishing my term.
Seems like the easiest thing to do would be to report, though. You didn't report it all this year, right?
No, because she said that she was gonna file a motion to revoke, and I had said that, okay, that we have to do what we have to do. That's simple. That's what I had said in that response.
I'll pass the lease, John.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right. Probation. Was there any restitution for Elise Perez and Kimberly Soto? All right. So this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to find violation of condition number 4 true. The court is going to find you guilty. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. With regards to punishment, state, what are you requesting?
Your Honor, we're asking for the 10 years in prison. This is a third-degree felony. This is a SBI, Your Honor. Some other cases were taken into consideration of this plea. The defendant had opportunities in probation. He didn't do much of anything on probation. I was trying to get some more information today. None of the answers are very satisfying. So we're asking for 10 years in prison.
Defense, what are you requesting?
Judge, I asked that he be sent, continued on probation and sent to ISF for a period of time to get his thoughts together.
Right now.
Be able to get out on the street and be a productive member of society and also a father for his 2 children.
All right. Oh, yes, you wanted to add something?
May I address the question?
Sure.
Yes, I would like to say that I would like to suggest no tolerant probation where I may be supervising weekly UAs. I do not use drugs.
Mhm.
And or an outpatient program, intense outpatient program that I can prove to the court where I can be responsible in completing my probation successfully.
Okay. All right, this is what the court is going to do. As previously stated, the court is finding violation of condition number 4 true. The court is going to find you guilty. The court will sentence you up to will sentence you to 8 years in the prison. There's to be no unsupervised contact with the minors. Court will give you credit for any time served, and the court will request the therapeutic community. Did you review the trial court certification of defendants' rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it, and did you sign it?
Yes.
All right. You do have a limited right to appeal, and that right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you were on deferred adjudication. Do you understand? All right. Good luck to you. We can go off the record. Here's the thing. I can't force them to place you in the therapeutic community. You'll have to request that. And then it's completely up to them whether or not they place you in the therapeutic community.
Your Honor, what was the consequence again?
Oh, you're going to prison for 8 years.
I'm going to prison for 8 years,
Yes,
and that's the done deal.
yes.
Okay.
All right, good luck to you, okay? All right, we're back here on Moses Albert Martinez. Oh, what do you wish to do?
10 years probation.
All right, you want to pull the application for deferred?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am, for a second chance.
You're welcome. Oh, no, we're not done yet. They just need to fill out an application.
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no, it should not be the 26th on here. That's okay.
We signed one earlier. We just for regular probation.
There's nothing written on
This application for this type of probation. This is where it works.
Oh, somebody put March on there? Oh, you can just change it to me.
Like we just discussed.
All right, we're going to go back on the record on Moses Albert Martinez in 2020 CR 7235. I have parties reannounced for the record for the state
Hank Wilkins for the state, Your Honor.
defense.
Tilden Schaefer for Mr. Martinez.
All right, and you are Mr. Martinez, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so according to your original plea bargain agreement, it was a cap of 10 opposed. Are you asking that the court consider your application for deferred adjudication?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason a motion to revoke were filed, and if your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to apply for deferred adjudication?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court is going to find, as previously stated, counts 1 and counts 2, sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt The court is going to grant your application for deferred adjudication. Court will place you on 10 years deferred adjudication. There's going to be a referral to felony drug court. And if he's not accepted, then he's going to safety. He's to remain in custody until he's transferred to felony drug court for safety. Upon release, there's to be 120 sober meetings in 120 days. The UA hotline until further notice. There's to be proof of employment within 30 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Field visits 1 time per month for 6 months. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. $300 hours of community service restitution. And the MRT and parenting classes. Once the parenting classes are completed, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied. Probation, is there anything else he needs? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. The joy you're feeling now without going to prison, when probation gets hard for you, you need to remember this moment, the joy where you were telling me, oh, I'll do this. I'll report every day. Remember that when you have to report once a month. Remember that when probation is coming to your house for a field visit to make sure everything is okay. Do not come back to court and saying, oh, it's too hard. I have to do this and that. Remember, you were looking at going to prison. In this court, communication is key to be successful at probation. You need to let them know what the issues are happening in your life. I know sometimes I used to be a defense attorney. You would tell your client, don't tell them this, don't tell them that. But in this court, honesty is the best policy. If there's an issue, let them know. If after you come out of inpatient treatment and you feel like you're about to use again, let your probation officer know. If you feel like they're not addressing it, come to court. If I'm here, we'll address it. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, good luck to you.
I just want to make sure, clarify for him mostly. You said no unsupervised contact with minors. And
Yes.
there are 3-step.
Yeah, no unsupervised contacts. And let me just tell you while I'm doing this, I don't just try to divide families and do all of this, but in the state you're in right now, you shouldn't be having contact with minors unless it's unsupervised, because you are not at the point in your life where you're clean and sober. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
But you understand what she's saying? That
Yes,
means
sir.
if your wife has to leave the house, you can't be the one taking care of them. You understand that?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Good luck to you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Who's here on Anthony Woodard?
Judge, I'm present, ready.
I'll just have one witness, his girlfriend, just for a few seconds.
All right. Court is calling 2023 CR 4941, State of Texas versus Anthony Tyrone Jack Woodard. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state,
Myers, Your Honor.
for the defense?
Defense for Mr. Woodard.
And are you Mr. Woodard?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
All right, we're here for sentencing. You entered a plea of guilty on February 12th. According to your plea bargain agreement, The state is silent on your application. And of course, they say that if you did not appear, you would be subject to the full range of punishment. So you're here, so that's a good thing. And also, you're going open to the court in the sense with regards to punishment.
That's right, Judge.
All right. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report and the TAP evaluation?
State has, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objections?
No objection.
All right. The state is silent. You say you have a witness?
I do, Judge. I'd call his girlfriend Tamisha first.
All right.
Mr.
Wife,
Woodard,
I'm sorry.
stand on the side.
Mr. Kuntz, don't downgrade people's position and people's lives.
I always like to lift people up.
Good morning. Could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yeah.
All right, you can lower your hand. Just make sure you keep your voice up so the court reporter can hear. All right, and on this side, if you are going to talk, ask the deputy to just move you down to the other end. If you'll state your name for the record.
Tanisha Jackson,
All right.
Tamisha, who are you to Anthony?
his girlfriend.
And what do you do for a living?
I work at Waste Connections for the city,
How long have you,
Waste Connections,
for the city of San Antonio?
yes,
Okay.
And how long have you been there?
4.5 years,
What sort of hours do you do?
from 7 to 7:30,
So you work
7
about,
AM to 7 PM,
so 12-hour shifts?
yes,
How many days a week?
Monday through Friday,
Do you have children?
1,
How old is your child?
13,
And does she stay with you?
yes,
Does Anthony have children?
yes,
How many children does Anthony have?
3.
And what are their ages?
One just turned 6 on Monday, one will be 5 next month, and one just turned 5 in March.
What kind of father is Anthony to those children?
A active father. He's proactive with any activities going on with school, outside of school. There is a routine from Thursday to Sunday with the parents of the other children that he get them every other weekend. But with my daughter specifically, he's full active. Be honest with you, I'm not on none of her paperwork. He does all the activities, parent conference, because I can't honestly do it because I'm at work majority of the time. So that's pretty much it.
So he's a good dad
Yes,
and he helps you out a lot.
yes,
Now, we obviously are asking the judge for a huge favor today, which is to give him a chance on probation, right?
correct.
And you know Anthony's history, don't you?
Yes.
He's been to prison before
Correct.
and he's struggled with some things, hasn't he?
Correct.
What, do you think Anthony can make it on probation?
I do. As far as with the classes, believe he was on probation before and he finished all the classes. I think he was reporting like every week or once a month, to be honest with you. I'm not for sure how his rotation was, but I know he was pretty active with reporting.
Are you aware of Anthony's childhood and background
Yes,
and the trauma that he suffered as a child?
yes,
Both of his parents were addicts.
yes,
His mother was a prostitute.
yes, and passed away while he was incarcerated. Yes,
And he was raised by a grandma.
yes,
But even to this day, would it be fair to say that Anthony suffers from depression and maybe some other issues?
correct. In childhood, yes.
And do you think he needs psychological counseling? Do you think he needs drug rehab or classes or something like that?
Yes, like childhood trauma, yes.
All right.
Mhm.
And I know you're not, thankfully, you're not versed in the drug world,
Yes, I'm
right?
not, because I'm not the right terminology.
So, but you do feel like Anthony struggles maybe with substances at times.
Correct, yes.
And do you think that him getting counseling or treatment would be a good thing?
Yes.
But realistically, it probably stems from the depression and the childhood trauma.
Yes,
Okay, so he probably needs counseling to start with that and move forward, right?
correct, yes.
If he's able to get probation, do you think he'll follow the rules?
Yes,
Is he a rule follower?
yes. I have rules, so you have to follow my rules.
And is there anything else you'd like to tell the judge? Obviously, you're with Anthony, he's helping you raise your own child and you care for him a lot, don't you? Okay,
Yes,
and you want her to give him a chance?
yes.
Okay. I have no further questions. The prosecutor may ask you a couple of questions, but that's okay.
All right, any questions?
Briefly, Your Honor. You were aware that Anthony was on parole Well, at the time of his arrest, correct?
Oh, which,
I'm sorry,
which case?
on the case we're here for today.
No, I don't think he was on, I don't believe so. I don't believe so. Was he?
Okay. And you were aware that there's 4.1 grams of cocaine found in the house?
I actually was at work, so I didn't get the call until in the process of it happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you aware that there were several firearms found in the house?
There was not several. One weapon was actually a BB gun that was actually mine. And the other weapon, I don't believe anything about another weapon. And when I talked to the officer, he actually gave me a written of
Yeah,
everything.
Dan, I'm gonna stop you there.
Okay.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay.
All right, any other questions?
No, Judge, thank you.
Thank you so much for coming down.
Judge, I'll call my client as a witness.
All right, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Anthony Woodard.
All right, defense.
Thank you, Judge. Anthony, you heard Tamisha talk and you heard what I was saying. I want to talk to the judge a little bit about your background and your childhood. And I know you struggle to talk about this. You don't like talking about this, do you? And in fact, I didn't learn some of the stuff about you until very recently. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
You kind of hold it in, don't you?
Yes, sir.
But unfortunately, both of your parents were drug addicts. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And you were raised by a grandma because they couldn't take care of you.
Yes, sir.
Were they living on the streets?
Yes, sir.
And you heard me mention also that unfortunately your mom was a prostitute. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And was she in the same neighborhood you were at?
Yes, sir.
So you've seen her do what?
Oh, I understand.
Okay. So you unfortunately as a child were exposed to her business, right? And look, we have to, the judge knows, and you're very honest about things. You started getting in trouble when you were in high school, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
And probably some anger issues and sadness and depression things, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, you've unfortunately found yourself in prison a couple of times and things like that, and you're back in the court system. Are you happy to be back in the court system?
Yes, sir.
Is this something that you like doing, every few years coming to court?
Yes, sir.
And now that you have your children, is this really hard on you?
Yes, sir. It takes a real toll on me.
Is this something that you ever want to do again?
No, sir.
Do you ever want to be back in front of a judge?
No, sir.
And how many times do you come to court and watch Judge Boyd? A bunch?
A bunch of times.
And you know that she can be very tough on people, but she can also be very thoughtful and kind in what she's doing, right?
Yes, sir.
And you've commented on it sometimes and she's been so good to people that you've seen right in front of her, right?
Yes, sir.
You're asking for mercy from her, aren't you?
Mercy.
And you can understand why a prosecutor or maybe some judges might not think that you're deserving of any mercy. Did you understand that?
I understand that.
Do you promise that you're going to change your ways and do a better job?
Promise I'm going to do a better job.
If you took a drug test today, would you be clean or dirty?
I'll be dirty.
For what? But clean for marijuana,
Oh, yes, sir.
clean for cocaine.
Yes, sir.
But do you feel like you could use some counseling?
Yes, sir.
And do you think that counseling for your depression? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Counseling for alcohol or drug use?
Yes, sir.
Are you willing to do that counseling?
I'm willing to do it.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
You just don't want to go back to prison, do you?
No, sir.
You've been to prison
Yes, sir.
and you don't like it, do you?
No, sir.
And I want to address one thing. Anthony, when you've been in prison, have you been categorized as a gang member?
No, sir.
So when probation says that they have you as a blood and all this sort of stuff, you actually wear blue to court a lot of times, don't you?
In black. Yes, sir.
And so you're not affiliated with any gang right now, are you?
No, sir.
And you haven't been?
Labeled in prison or none of that. That's why I don't know where it come from.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to tell the judge?
Yes, sir. I would ask if you can give me a second chance to prove to you that I can be successful on probation for my family and myself, and give me any help. And I'm willing to take it and show the board that I can be successful.
Any questions?
Mr. Woodard, the time you were arrested, you were on parole for a drug case, correct?
Yes, sir.
And parole's kind of like probation, wouldn't you agree?
Yes, sir.
You got rules you have to follow. If you don't, you may or may not go to prison.
Yes, sir.
And you were high the day you were arrested, correct?
Was I high?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you admitted to smoking marijuana. Is that a violation of your parole?
I had completed parole.
Well, would you be surprised that it says that you weren't going to be discharged until May 27th, 2023, and that you were arrested on March
Oh, yeah,
28th,
yeah.
2023?
Yes, sir. I had it on. You're right. Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Correct. Correct.
Smoking marijuana would have been a violation, correct?
Correct.
And being around any sort of narcotics would have been a violation, correct?
Correct.
And being around guns would have been a violation of your parole, correct?
Correct, sir.
And you've been on bond for this case, correct?
Yes, sir.
And would you say that bond's kind of like a version of probation as well? You have certain rules you have to follow?
Yes, sir.
And drinking alcohol, that's a violation of your bond, wouldn't you agree? You're allowed to drink alcohol while you're on bond? For a drug case?
Yes, sir. I don't think that's a violation of my parole, sir.
Okay. How many AA meetings have you been to in the last month?
I haven't been to one since about 6 days.
You have several children, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you've been, at the time that this report was written, you've been unemployed for 11 months, correct?
Yes, sir.
Where are you working now?
I struggle with getting a job right now due to the situation. So I just help out at the nonprofit safe house for the community.
Okay. Did you bring any sort of documentation from that?
I actually do have something I was going to present to the court.
Pass the witness, Your Honor.
Anthony, let's talk about that real fast. It's Big Mama's Safe House?
Yes, sir.
And what is that?
It's a non-profit community, stop the violence with drugs and put the weapons down and talk. It's like a non-profit.
And so you, as someone who's been through that fire, basically,
Yes, sir.
are you helping the younger people try to learn from your mistakes?
Well, yeah, we go to communities and talk to like in the neighborhoods on the east side, west side, talk to the children about the violence and the drugs to like go a different route about it, which is the change that I'm making for myself that I want to see. I don't want to see people go down the same path I went down. I'm in a prison
Okay,
twice.
all right, so let me stop everybody. If we can go off the record briefly. Let me just tell you what my concern is. My concern is, I'm looking at his criminal history. My other concern that is pushing me a certain way is this allegation that you say is an allegation that he's a gang member. So we can have him sit in the box and you all can discuss about that gang tag that's on the report. Then y'all can come back and approach me with information on that. And then I'll have a ruling on that.
I actually, just to let you know, I spoke to the prosecutor before we came up here and he doesn't know necessarily why he has tagged as a blood right now.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's have him sit in the box. I think you guys have investigators upstairs who can go on the computer and call, and let's see if that's a mistake that's been made by probation or if it's something else. All right?
Okay.
All right, so
Yes, ma'am.
he's gonna have a seat in the
Thank you.
box. You're welcome. Miguel Perez Naranjo. Naranjo, the attorney for Naranjo.
The interpreter's not here yet. I called and they're on their way.
Okay, thank you. Josue Carvajal. All right, where is he? Come down. Are y'all ready to proceed on this?
No, Your Honor, and he wants at least a couple of weeks to hire an attorney.
How long has he been in custody?
About 40 days.
And April 11th.
All right, you've been in custody since April 11th. I'm going to give you till next week to hire an attorney. If you do not have an attorney, this will be your attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, recall this. Let me see. Put it the week of June 3rd. All right, you need to be here with an attorney on June 4th and they need to be prepared to go. You understand? All right, thank you.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Your Honor, I'm sorry, you told me that.
I have copies.
Sorry, who?
I didn't hear it in my classes.
Miguel
Yeah.
Perez
Yeah.
Narana?
Yes.
Yes. Does he need an interpreter?
Yes, he does. We already have.
Where's the interpreter? We're waiting for the interpreter to come down.
Thanks.
All right. Jonathan Bolden. Thank you. Yes.
Tell the officer.
All right, just give us a moment. All right, just have a seat. Clayton Russell. Court is calling 2023 CR 1202, State of Texas versus Clayton DiMatteo Russell. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garahan, Your Honor.
Defense?
Michael Bellama.
Are you Mr. Russell?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Clayton DiMatteo Russell who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2023 CR 1202 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 to 4 grams on May 1st, 2023 for a period of 4 years? Is that you?
Sure.
State?
Yes, Your Honor. Violating condition number 4, in Bear County, Texas, Lieutenant Clayton Demetrio Russell did in there, failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of February and March of 2024. The violation condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
We'll waive any violating condition.
Any objections?
No objection.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes. Any individual on his probation and to order DDRF followed by Nick and Genesis supervision.
All right. Is that the proposed agreement, counsel?
I have 1 second.
Counsel, is that the proposed agreement?
It is what's on the table, Your Honor, but my client was wondering if there would be any way you'd be willing to do intensive outpatient.
No.
Okay.
You didn't report.
I lost my place. I told my PO that I was losing my place of residence. And I didn't, lost it. Missed my first appointment. I figured DMT, was already on me.
And so you just decided not to do anything.
No, I looked for a place to stay.
Well, didn't you didn't report for probation though?
That's right.
All right. So can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Clayton Demetrio Russell.
All right. So have you ever been diagnosed with a mental health issue
Depression recently, at the CDSC.
and anything else?
No, ma'am, they did my evaluation, they got me a prescription, I lost my place of residence before my prescription even got there.
All right. So here's what's going to end up happening. I'm going to give you a choice. Sometimes I can give people choices. Sometimes I cannot. I can follow the recommendation for probation, which is what the state has stated to the court, or I can sentence you to prison for 2 years. Which would you prefer?
Probation.
All right. The court will deny the motion, alter and amend conditions to include the following. And this is to happen in custody. And that's the DDRF, Genesis program, and we'll do a referral to felony drug court. And if he's not accepted in felony drug court or DDRF, then we'll do residential treatment at SATA, followed by 90 support meetings in 90 days in the UA hotline. Probation, is there anything else he needs? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? All right, you have to do better. Good luck to you. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, the parties on Miguel Perez Narana.
Yes, sir.
I know I keep pronouncing the last name different every time, Deputy Laura.
That was very good.
All right. All right. So here's my question. I see he has an interpreter.
Yes, sir.
Is he a citizen?
No, Your Honor. He's a legal permanent resident, Your Honor. That's part of the issue.
All right.
Yeah.
And are you going to obtain an immigration attorney for him as it relates to this?
Yes, and that's why we're asking for the reset.
Okay. All right, Ms. Ferguson, give me a 45-day reset, please. July 11th?
That will work.
All right, and have you received all the discovery?
Yes, sir.
Was an offer tendered?
It was today, yes.
Okay. All right, so July 11th would be your plea deadline date. On that date, you need to let the court know whether or not you're accepting the state's offer. Anything else?
That would be adjourned.
All right, thank you. Thank you, Norma. Have a great one.
Thanks.
Who? No, who would it be? Joshua Henderson. Hello. Oh, your client needs to be in the center. You're on this side.
Center, sir.
Yeah, you're on this side. All right, what's happening with this case?
Your Honor, I have been in discussion with the state. They would like a little bit more time for an investigation, continuing investigation. So we're asking for a reset, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, can I have a 30-day reset on Joshua Henderson, please?
Actually, Your Honor, would it be possible he is facing another charge in County Court 15? Could we combine that?
What day are they set?
June 11th.
June 11th?
Yes.
Norma, can you place this on June 11th? All right, we'll see you back on June 11th.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Mario Vargas. Mario Vargas.
It's coming, Judge.
All right, what is happening in this case?
Hi, Judge, go ahead, Danny. Judge, we're reaching out to the complainant in this case. There was a crash, so we just wanted to talk to them.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, can I have a 30-day reset if that's enough time?
That should be more.
All right, a 30-day reset on Mario Alberto Vargas, please. All right, you'll come back on June 25th. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. Thanks for dressing appropriately for court.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
Anthony Cantu. Anthony Rayner Cantu, who's the attorney?
I'm down here, Anthony.
Well, where is Mick? All right, just have a seat. Who's here on Jacob DeLeon? All right, probation, this is an application. All right. Court is calling 2021 CR 5396, State of Texas versus Jacob Christian DeLeon. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state, Your Honor.
Defense?
Andre Smith for defense.
Are you Mr. DeLeon?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client? Court will find the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. DeLeon, did you review the document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes,
And the nature of this offense, you're only eligible for deferred adjudication. Did you understand?
yes, ma'am. May I talk to you?
No, I'm just doing the plea.
Okay.
Is there something you wish to say?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it the facts of your case?
It's about my case, yes, ma'am.
What specifically?
I just wanted to let you know that, I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous, but,
Yeah.
so I've never been in trouble before. This is my.
All right,
first
so let
time.
me stop you right there.
Yes, ma'am.
So the only thing I'm doing here today is accepting your plea. If you wish to continue with this plea, I'm not going to make a decision today on your application for deferred adjudication. You'll get another date. And at that date, that's when parties, if they wish, they can tell me your background or tell me some facts about you. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Did that answer your question, sort of? All right. Do you have any question about anything else? All right. Did you review the document entitled True Bill of Indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, ma'am, we are, Your Honor.
So that's counts 1, 2, and 3, correct? Are y'all proceeding on all counts?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. DeLeon, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand that according to your plea bargain agreement, that you're to plead to all 3 counts?
Yes, ma'am.
And defense, is that the understanding?
It is, Your Honor.
All right, in each count, you're charged with the offense of aggravated robbery. That's a first-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And up to a $10,000 fine.
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea with the state, court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, court could find you guilty and sentence you up to life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yeah.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him? Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, sure.
Sir, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 9 years in the prison. There's an affirmative finding of family violence, and the state is opposed to your application. Did you understand that to be the plea?
It should be affirmative finding deadly weapon, not family.
Oh, I am so sorry. An affirmative finding of deadly weapon. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, sure.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there been any such motions?
There have been, but they've been granted, Your Honor.
All right. Then to count 1, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Count 2, how do you plead?
No contest.
Count 3, how do you plead?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Your Honor, I offer State's Exhibit 1 in the attachments. No objection.
All right, state, you may continue to confirm.
Thank you.
Sir, did you review the document entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Is there any mental health issues with client?
We were asking for mental health evaluation.
All right, so I'm going to set this for a PSI, a TAP evaluation and mental health evaluation. Ms. Ferguson, I need a PSI date.
July 9th.
All right, we'll come back on July 9th. On July 9th, I'll make a decision on your application based upon the reports that are presented to me and any other evidence that's presented.
Yes, ma'am. Excuse me.
Yes.
Will I have a chance to talk to you on that day?
Yes,
Okay, thank you.
you're welcome.
You have a good day.
Oh, thank you. You too. All right, are the parties here on Anthony Cantu? Yes. Rangel?
Yes.
All right, I'll take that up right after this. All right, court is calling 2024 CR 3802 and 2024 CR 4234, State of Texas versus Anthony Cantu. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Welcome to the state, Your Honor.
Defense?
Nick Aguilar on behalf of Mr. Anthony Kennedy.
And are you Mr. Cantu?
Yes, ma'am.
In each of the cause numbers, you entered a plea of guilty, applied for deferred adjudication. According to the plea bargain agreement, the state is requesting that your punishment be assessed at 8 years in the prison. Cases ought to run concurrently, and they are opposing your application for deferred adjudication. Are the parties ready to proceed?
Yes, sir.
Judge, when we entered our plea, you did not specifically ask for a PSI. You
Yes.
used those words. You just wanted
The criminal history
criminal
and the,
history and a gang thing.
yes.
I do not, I know some of my client's criminal history. He does have a prior trip to the pen
Okay.
on a sex-related case. And he tells me that there is no gang history, never been documented as a gang, anything like that.
Okay. All right, the court has reviewed the criminal history. Is there anything from the defense?
No, Your Honor, other than if I could ask. Him.
All right, could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand and state your name for the record, please.
Cantu.
All right, defense.
Yeah, Mr. Cantu, you've expressed a desire to apply for deferred adjudication on these matters, correct? So what would you like to tell the judge concerning your application? Why should you get deferred?
To tell you that I had planned to
to discuss with you because I didn't know what to say until now, but if there's any way you can try to give me the probation to be out there because I am close to losing custody of my son and of from the system, and I can't do no program while I'm incarcerated to try to get my son back. And we have a trial for my son, a court for my son in July. And I was trying to see if there's a possibility you can give me another chance to be out there so I can try to at least do the steps and the programs that they require me to do so I can get close to having my first son. I never had one before. And
So have you had other children?
no,
So this is your first child ever?
first child.
Okay. You can continue.
And I just said, I really appreciate it if you would give me a chance to go out there to do my classes with the CPS lady wanted me to do drug crime classes and outpatient, inpatient. And if I completed it, I can always get my son back. By being locked up, because I can't do no programs being PC.
Okay.
Now, Mr. Cantu, you did have one prior supervision, but it got revoked, correct? Can you tell the court why you got your supervision revoked?
Just for having a smartphone.
It was a sex registration supervision. You got revoked over having a smartphone.
Okay. All right. Here's the thing. I want you to know that, as I always tell everybody, I view everybody as a human being. I look at things and make a decision, and I'm always hopeful that I'm making the right decision. The problem is that I don't have a crystal ball. Like if I had a crystal ball, I could say, oh, I'm giving this person probation, they're going to commit a crime tomorrow. Or I'm sending this person to prison and they never would have committed a crime. I don't have that. So I just have to deal with what I have before me and the evidence that's presented to me. I don't think you would be a good candidate for probation. So I'm not going to grant your application. This is what the court is going to do. I'm going to find you guilty in each cause number. I'm going to sentence you to 5 years in the prison. I'm going to give you credit for any time served. The cause numbers were run concurrently, and I'm going to take into consideration 2024 CR 3367. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing from either side?
No, Your Honor, did I submit a dismissal on that? Already?
I am not sure. That file?
I can submit that to the court.
All right.
Nothing further from the.
All right. Sir, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it? All right, because these are plea bargain agreements, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because these are felony convictions, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. And each cause number, I will request the therapeutic community, whether they place you in that community or not, you'll have to request it. I have no control over them doing that. Okay. All right. We can go off the record. Here's the thing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's already showing that you dismissed it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right. Here's the thing. I know Child Protective Services, sometimes they will tell you, oh, if you do this and you do that, you get your child back. But based on your history, and I could be very wrong in this, based on your history, I don't think they're going to give you your child back. But you can still try and work towards that goal. Regardless, you still need to do parenting classes. And I hope that you're in contact with your attorney on the CPS side and let them know what's happening with you and give them names of relatives that you think would be a good placement for your child. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. All right, and who is the person who has the officer Rangel? Bolden. All right, Bolden.
Present.
Oh. Let me find his file. Here we are. All right, court is calling 2022 CR 11444, State of Texas versus Jonathan Bolden. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Zach Dunn for the state.
Defense?
Brandon Lopez for Mr. Bolden.
All right, we were here on May 20th. The defendant pled true to violation of condition number 4. The court found violation of condition number 4 true. The state waived other allegations, and I asked that it be recalled for today. And the reason why it's being recalled for today was an issue about his homelessness. Am I correct?
Correct.
All right.
And I believe the bus pass issue.
And the bus pass issue. So I asked that his officer appear so that we can figure out what's going on. Mr. Rangel, could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, could you lower your hand and state your name for the record?
My name is Orlando Rangel, Rangel.
All right, any objection to the witness appearing by Zoom, state, defense?
No objection. No objection.
All right, Mr. Rangel, so that we can move things along. The issue with Mr. Bolden testified that there was an issue with him receiving a bus pass and that he's homeless, and that's the reason why he's not appearing. Do you have any information on any of that?
I do have some information on it, Your Honor. About it, if you'd like to hear. So he
Yes,
was
please.
initially given
Yes.
a bus pass. Sorry, he was initially given a bus pass July 12th of 2023 by a duty officer. He reported without an appointment, and I was not there, which is why he met with her. At that time, it was a new program. They were still trying to figure it out. He came back. Mr. Bolden came back July 20th, and I met with him. He did again inquired about the bus pass stuff. Even though he already gotten one, I told him I did not know enough information about the program and that I was going to find out for him and then get back to him. After that, in August, I met with him and I did tell him I found out what I needed. I gave him information. I gave him a form to fill out to bring back to me so that I could submit it to the program analysis for his bus pass. When he met again with me in October, he didn't bring it back to me. I didn't have it. So I couldn't submit anything.
All right, thank you so much. Any other questions?
If you don't mind,
Yes.
Officer Rangel, did my client inquire after those dates about a bus pass when he would meet with you?
So he did inquire about a bus pass when he would report, but it wasn't me. 2 times he was seen by the duty officer because he reported without a scheduled appointment. 1 time I was at lunch, and the other time I believe I was in juvenile court as a transfer hearing.
And officer, were you aware that my client was homeless during this time period?
Yes, sir.
No further questions.
All right, anything else?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
All right, thank you so much, Officer Rangel, for zooming in. I appreciate your time. And you are
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
excused. Sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, state, what are you requesting?
If I'm not mistaken, at the last setting, the state had requested the minimum of 2 years, and I'll honor that previous prosecutor's request.
Well, after hearing the testimony, are you still requesting revocation?
I think they provided good context, so even with that, I mean, we defer to the court, of course, and I think given the confusion, it might lend itself to an opportunity wherein that 2 years is not appropriate, Judge. So we'll go ahead. I'm conflicted because I want to honor the previous prosecutor. As counsel told me, that was the discussion they had, but I think given the new context.
All right, in probation?
Judge, it is quite concerning that Mr. Bolden reports when he wants to report. Bus pass, no bus pass, I understand that issue. I just wanted to make the court aware that that's just not how reporting works. Or make Mr. Bolden aware that's not how reporting works, as the court is well aware.
Yes.
And Your Honor, from the defense, we understand the
these are issues that need to be corrected. My client does have a long track record prior to picking up these cases. I think of 15 years of reporting without issue. Homelessness seems to be the direct event that has caused his reporting to be an issue. He reports to me that he's trying to get some life together, insurance, and stop being homeless. We'd asked the court for an opportunity, giving him credit for the 15 years he did report without issues, and an opportunity moving forward to correct his issues with homelessness and reporting.
All right, Mr. Bolden, here's the court's issue or the problem. The nature of your offense, you have to report, period. And picking up the phone, calling your officer, letting them know what the issue is, that should be easy to do. And if there's an issue with you're being homeless, they offer bus passes. And I think those bus passes are monthly. It's not just for one day. I've had clients who've been given bus passes before. And so it's easy to do. You know the process to get that. And then you show up to the office and you to bring your paperwork for the bus pass according to the testimony. This is just where we are. And with the nature of your offense, you're supposed to report. You didn't. There's actually a case for non-reporting where there's now a new case for failure to report. So that's where we are. I just don't think you're a good candidate for probation. So I'm going to grant the motion, revoke. I'll sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. And you know you have to register. If you don't register, you're going to be back here again. And at some point in time, guess what? It's going to end up being a habitual. And you don't want that. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it? All right, you do have a limited right to appeal, and that right to appeal is as it relates to the allegation in the motion, not the fact that you're on community supervision. We can go off the record. When you're released from prison, if you have problem, find a place to stay. If you have problem with treatment, if you have problem with reporting, if I'm here, you can always come back here and I would direct you to programs that will help you with bus passes and help you find a place to live. All right, good luck to you. Jesus Prado.
Have a seat, sir.
Hello. So where are we on discovery?
Judge, we did receive a hard drive with a tremendous amount of data. I've gone through all that. There were 2 things I couldn't find that are significant, and he's given me sites. He says they're uploaded on his system. I just need to find that. Once we have those 2 things, I think we'll have everything except for some medical records, which might still be updated.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, on this case, give me a last day for a discovery and state you're sure everything is uploaded.
I'm pretty sure, Judge, I mean, other than medical records, you just mentioned that they might be in the file.
All right. So Ms. Ferguson, give me is 45 days enough to make sure that everybody has all their discovery?
It is, Judge. There was those ex parte motions I mentioned that was signed apparently 10 days ago by Judge Herb.
Okay.
But that's going to require some time.
All right. So this is discovery. So 45 days. All right, July 11th. We'll be back here on July 11th.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, you're welcome.
Please have a seat. Have a seat. Don't do that.
Brandon McCaskill. Okay.
Good morning, Judge.
Hi, how's it going?
It's fun.
All right, so what's happening with this case?
Judge, we wanted to ask for a reset to gather some more evidence that my client just told me about.
Okay. All right, and state, have you tendered all the discovery? Do you have all the discovery?
I do, Judge.
Okay. State, were you able to make an offer in McCaskill? Did you receive an offer?
I haven't received an offer, Judge.
Okay.
We did, Judge.
All right, so if you'll confer with them, get an offer, and then I'll give you a setting.
And Judge, I also want to order up there for an acquittal.
All right, once I get it, once I receive it and go through the pile, I'll go for it.
I put it on top of that file.
Okay, all right, I'll go through it. We'll see it. I'll get to it. You're welcome.
What did you give me?
Oh, he hasn't gotten a date yet. Gilbert Orozco. Gilbert Orozco. Darwin Gomez. Good morning. All right, what is happening with this case? I know you were on Zoom.
Yes, Judge. I'm obviously here in person now. Confirm with the state again. Nothing has moved, Judge, at this point. I think trial is the only remedy.
All right, so how long you think this trial will last?
2 to 3 days, Judge.
All right, Norma, I need a trial setting for for ag assault with deadly weapon, 2 to 3 days, and it's criminal trial division.
June 11th.
All right, jury trial is June 11th.
Judge, we'll be able to get another date just because I know we have a murder and slaughter.
Okay, if we could get another date,
Just the next one after that.
July 9th.
That works.
July 9th.
Perfectly fine.
All right, July 9th is your jury trial date.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Have excuse, Your Honor? I'll
Yes.
let them know.
All right,
Yeah,
thank
safe
you.
weekend.
All right, you too.
Judge, did you call Mr. Roscoe?
Yes.
I'm here for him.
All righty.
I had to have a blown out air conditioner.
Oh, you need to get the AC. This is San Antonio. Gilbert Orozco.
It's coming up. Thanks.
Sure, no problem. So did you receive an offer?
I did, I tentative one, there's some issues with the witnesses, but I also just got discovery downloaded, I think yesterday morning.
All right.
And so I just need a little time, and Mr. Roscoe's gonna come into my office and look at it with me, and
All right, Ms. Ferguson on Orozco, can we have a 30-day reset for a plea deadline date? Is that enough time for everyone?
it's plenty.
All right, June 25th.
25th, okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Once you sign the reset form,
Yeah.
you are excused. Woodard, Anthony Woodard, you all say you have information for me?
Yes, Judge, we do.
Oh, and let me know when you need a break, okay? Okay. We're back on the record in 2023 CR 4941, State of Texas versus Anthony Woodard. Could I have parties announce again, please, for state
Evan Myers, Your Honor.
defense?
John Coons, Mr. Woodard.
And you're Mr. Woodard?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
All right, so the court wanted to know about the gang affiliation.
Me and Mr. Coons spoke with Sergeant Rodriguez from our office. The defendant does show to be listed in Tex Gang, Your Honor. That was based on tattoos identified at the Bexar County Jail and a denial in 2019, or an admission to being an ex-blood gang member in 2019, Your Honor.
So when he was arrested in 2019 and something, they asked him if he'd been a gang member. He said, I used to be a blood, basically. There's no current membership information as reported to the court earlier. When he's been in TDC, he has not been categorized as a gang member. He has not been segregated in any way as a result of that. And again, sort of as a very telling thing, oftentimes when Anthony comes to court, he's wearing blue. And if he was a blood, he would not be wearing blue in the courthouse. There's no way.
Okay. All right, this is what the court is going to do. Court is going to find you guilty. The court will sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served, and I'll request the therapeutic community.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, you signed it, the waiver of appeal.
I think so, yes, ma'am.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question of what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, as I was telling everybody before, I don't have a crystal ball, but based upon what I'm looking at in the report and the evidence that I've received, I just don't think that you would be a good candidate. So I know anytime people go to prison, that's a lot of time. I know sometimes people want people to do more time than what I'm sending them to, or less time than what I'm sending them to. But I'll review the case, weigh the case on what I see, and decide on what a sentence should be. When you're released from prison, you're just gonna have to go on the straight and narrow. Because at some point, you're gonna be a habitual offender and your minimum will be 25 years in the prison. You understand?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
I have another guy named Chris Acosta for sentencing, but I have a federal debrief.
Wait, what's his name?
Chris Acosta.
Are you ready on him?
No, I need
Okay.
to walk over and do.
Oh, go ahead and do that. We'll come back later. Go ahead.
Okay.
Do that. Well, we'll see. Go ahead and go. Do your thing.
I'm gonna talk to him for a minute, then I'm gonna leave. The last debrief took 3.5 hours.
I'm sorry, what?
My last debrief over
Okay.
there took 3.5.
All right. Okay, we'll take it out.
Okay.
Gabriel Longoria.
Ready, Your Honor, it's a plea.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. Court is calling 2024 CR 1655, State of Texas versus Gabriel Longoria. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state.
Defense?
James Seelaw for the defendant. I was appointed in September of 2022.
All right, and are you Gabriel Longoria? Counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, I have.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Longoria, did you review the document entitled True Bill of Indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, I do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are.
Mr. Longoria, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Did you understand you're charged with driving while intoxicated third or more? That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand? If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent? Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights? Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, he has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I believe he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, he was.
Mr. Longoria, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea? Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? Are you a U.S. citizen? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 5 years in the prison. There's a $5,000 fine to be probated. State recommends community supervision. There's the DWI intervention course, VIP panel, 2-year driver license suspension, and ignition interlock for half the term. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places? Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, there hasn't. I would like to speak before sentencing, if for a
Yes.
brief moment.
All right, outside the agreement, the state is asking that your community supervision be for a term of 5 years. There be a TAP evaluation and 250 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations? Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence.
Your Honor, I offer State's Exhibit 1 in the attachments.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, you may continue to confer, state. Mr. Longoria, did you review the document entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor, we
Anything
waive PSI.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, I was appointed, yes, I was appointed on this case in September 2022. We've been in contact with each other. He has not had any alcohol since his arrest. He's been in house arrest. I've tried to file motions to lift certain things over the last 2 years, and we never had a hearing on it, but he has no violation whatsoever on pretrial. He was under house arrest and has not drank anything. So I asked the court to take that into consideration in assessing, well, we probated the fine, but keep that in mind as far as interlocked for 18 months or whatever it has to be. But he's been, I think he's going to be a good probationer. Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Do you have any children?
No, Your Honor.
Who do you live with?
Currently my mother.
Okay. All right, the court is going to sentence you to 5 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 5 years. There's a $5,000 fine to be probated. There's going to be the DWI intervention course, victim impact panel live, 2 years driver's license suspension, ignition interlock for half the term, proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. I'm going to order 250 hours of community service restitution. And I'm going to order 120 sober meetings in 120 days. Once those are completed, the court will deem the community service hours satisfied. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be random UAs, a TAP evaluation out of custody. And if TAP evaluation recommends inpatient treatment, we'll start with intensive outpatient treatment. If they recommend no treatment, then we'll start with supportive treatment. There's going to be field visits 1 time per month for 60 days, and then at probation's discretion. And I'll do a referral to felony drug court. There's to be 10 days in the Bexar County Jail. Would you like to address that? It's statutory.
How much time have you spent prior to getting released in this case?
That's fine.
When you were arrested?
I was in there 3 days.
3 days.
All right. So this is what I'll do. I'll do 30 more days on GPS.
Okay.
And then that will be for partial. You'll be allowed to seek employment.
Your Honor, he works for the VA at home. And you have that job now?
Correct.
And you've had it for the last 3 years. Now, I don't know if that's a home health care issue. Is that home health care?
I'm a clerk with the VA.
All right, so that's fine if he's the
Okay.
clerk. I just don't allow them
I just wanted
to be in employment where they're taking care of patients or anything of that nature. All right, since that's at home, here's what I can do. I can give you 30 days partial GPS, or I can give you 15 days of GPS and it's full.
The full 15 days.
All right, so in lieu of the 10 days at the Bexar County Jail as a condition, the court will order GPS full for 15 days.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, is there anything else with regards to sentencing?
And you're gonna lick this for good. How old are you?
45.
All right,
It's
is
about
there
time.
anything else you would need from the court?
No.
Probation, is there anything else he needs? Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendants' Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, we can go off the record. This is your third DWI. That's why you're in felony courts. You're one of those people who cannot drink alcohol at all. And when you drive and you're intoxicated, you could end up killing somebody. Usually the person who's driving intoxicated, they're just fine. So don't be in somebody's court crying in tears because you killed somebody. You understand? All right, good luck to you, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. for
You're
your
welcome.
compassion.
Thank you, Mr. Seeloff. Who's here on Noah Nellum?
Present, Judge.
I don't have the stamp. Okay. All right, just one
We
moment.
just worked it out, Judge.
Okay.
So then.
Okay.
Even if it's a few, it might be a few, but.
It's okay. Are y'all ready or no?
I'm sorry, Judge.
Oh, no, here's the thing. A day is always great when there's unexpected things, because then you're not stuck with the mundane.
Originally, we were gonna ask the court for a reset, but we have since worked it out, so.
Okay. That's fine.
And then just kind of like off the record before we start, Judge, just so you know, the new number 1 has already been dismissed.
Okay.
Up in Travis County, Kansas.
Oh, here, because I have it. Okay, thank you. All right, court is calling 2020 CR 8296, State of Texas versus Noah Nellum. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Allie Jackson.
Defense,
Lindsay Shaw for Mr. Bunk, for Mr. Nellum.
and are you Mr. Nellum?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision and First Amendment Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you the person who's listed as being on deferred adjudication in those motions for a period of 10 years, beginning on October 1st, 2021?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor, we're proceeding on violation of condition number 2, which is on the first amended motion to adjudicate.
Yes.
That on or about the 26th day of February 2024 in Williamson County, Texas, the defendant Noah Jonathan Nellum did then and there admit to use of an illegal use of controlled substance, namely THC, in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
True.
State, do you waive other allegations?
Yes.
Any objections?
No objections.
All right, Mr. Nellum, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you up to life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 2 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There's a proposed agreement, Your Honor. There seems to be an issue with, he was supposed to, it was not a part of his conditions of probation, but he was supposed to be going to like some residential.
In Round Rock?
Yeah, in Round Rock, and it looks like that never really happened.
Okay.
And so he does continue to have issues. So at this point, because he's being supervised out of county, we're trying to work with him, but we are, and the probation officer's recommendation is to try ISF cognitive and substance abuse tracks.
Okay, so let's go off the record for a moment. On this case, I don't know if ISF cognitive will work. And this is why I'm saying this. I remember this case, and he was going to be at Round Rock, and he was at the Mayafu home. So what has happened with that? Is there a reason he didn't make it to Round Rock? What?
No, he was living in Round Rock. That's where his father lives. So it's my understanding it wasn't an actual
that facility, I'm not very familiar with it, but it wasn't an inpatient situation. He was living with his dad, but he had counselors or people from that program that were trying to help him.
No, I remember distinctly, we actually had a hearing by Zoom. The people from that home were by Zoom, and he was supposed to be living at the Mayo Fu home. And I did research on it. Everybody did research on it. And I actually have the actual address as 3062 Blantree Bend in Round Rock.
And that's what I understood from reading the notes on JD, Your Honor, but I've been informed that that apparently never happened.
And I know previously we had a violation of condition number 2, and it was denied alternate amendment, and he was to be referred back to that home. So
I think clearly that home was not working for him. I think him being in this inpatient lockdown facility of ISF would better suit my client. I mean, he's here, he stands before the court knowing that he needs
oh,
some
well, here's the
treatment.
thing. I'm not going to revoke because I know everything
Right.
that we previously tried to do on this case. I'm just trying to figure out whether ISF is best for him. Usually with ISF cognitive and probation, can you help with me with my understanding of IS cognitive? If you don't have the cognitive skills, they can't make you have the cognitive skills. That's why I think we were putting him at the Mayview House, because there are other issues that are going on. So
Yes, I did, but I don't know, like, if they wanted me back or not, because
all right, so here's the thing. We've got to find a place for him. And I do know that with the Mayfu home, they were not going to put him in a situation, because he's young, where he's with extremely older people. So they were putting him in the in-between group with people who are in their 20s. So did we get a report from them?
We did not. And they didn't file anything of like, none of the stuff from the MTR had like mentioned them.
All right, let's do this. Are y'all available to come back this afternoon?
Yes, Judge.
Any objection to the court reaching out to the Mayview House and seeing if we can get them to Zoom in so we can find appropriate placement for him?
Not at all, Judge.
All right, we'll come back in the afternoon.
Thank you, Judge.
Sure. He's gonna be on hold. Who's here on McCaskill? Brandon McCaskill? And yes, that document had been signed. Sure. All right, so did you get a chance to confer?
I did, Judge.
Was an offer tender?
It was.
All right, how old are you? 29? All right, Miss Ferguson. All right, are you chewing gum or something? All right, there's no gum chewing at the bench. All right, I would love to be chewing some gum right now, but I can't because I'm on the bench. All right, Miss Ferguson, can you recall this in 20 days for a plea deadline date? 20 days?
What was that?
One second, I have, I'm around calendar.
Oh, I thought you were looking at me, you're looking at the computer.
June 10th.
All right, June 10th is going to be your plea deadline date. Once you sign the reset form, you're excused. That will be the date you need to let the court know whether or not you're accepting the plea or requesting a jury trial. All right.
Okay,
All right, thank you. Ramon Sanchez. All right, on this case, the offer is due and we need to make sure all the discovery. Do you have all of the discovery?
I'm not certain, Your Honor. I was going to ask for a short continuance to review. There's a lot of videos. There were actually two indictments. The second one was fairly recently, and I'm still trying to go over all the videos. And I'm having some issues on accessing them from the website.
All right, and State, were you able to tender an offer?
Judge, the very first thing I think Vince told me about was the continuance to make an offer.
No, what we'll do is, I'm going to recall this at the next setting date. There needs to be an offer. The discovery issues need to be filed. And after that, there will be no further resets for discovery.
Fine.
All right, so let me look at the calendar. It's June. Norma, can you give me a 30-day reset on Ramon Sanchez? And it's a plea deadline date.
I can do the 27th of June.
All right, June 27th. So you all have to confer off docket for an offer. And then June 27th, that will be his plea deadline date. Of course, if you don't have all the discovery, then I'll of course extend the plea deadline date.
Okay, thank you.
All right, is there anything else?
No.
All right, thank you.
Just have a seat, sir.
All right.
Christian Almanza. Hello. Good morning. All right, court is calling 2023 CR 3926, State of Texas versus Christian Almanza. Could I have parties announced for the record?
Jason Garrett here for the state.
All right, and for the defense?
Judge, I'm appearing on behalf of Mr. Jason Cadams this morning. We do work with some cases together, and I'm Jonathan Watkins.
All right. Mr. Almanza, do you have any objection to this attorney appearing for Jason Ketmans?
No.
All right, do you understand that your attorney has filed a motion to withdraw?
I do not.
All right.
And Judge, just so we get it clear, I know Mr. Cadams isn't here, but the information I have been given is that he has not had contact with Mr. Almanza since last year. And he's been trying to reach him. And Judge, I'm fine with however the court wants to handle this. I'm communicating with Jason right now, but Jason hasn't had any contact. And because of that, Judge, there's been
So where is Jason?
he's in Austin, Judge. He couldn't make it this morning, but if the court would be so inclined to, I mean, maybe even like a 2-week reset on the motion to withdraw, just to see if they can come to some type of agreement.
I won't give you a 2-week reset. I'll recall it for next week. And Jason needs to be here.
Yes, ma'am.
So just so you know, your attorney has filed a motion to withdraw. You understand? And this attorney will speak to you about how to get in contact with that attorney. Norma, can you recall this for next week, please? It's Christian Almanza. All right, you need to come back on May 30th.
Yes, ma'am. And Mr. Cadams will be here, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Now give me a reset for me just a second.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a great day. Pedro Guerrera.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Your Honor, my client is an older man and he has a hard time hearing, so,
sure.
I mean, he's okay, but you know.
Okay. Court is calling 2023 CR 1855, State of Texas versus Pedro Guerra. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Daniel S. Clark with the state of Texas.
Defense?
Travis Kettner, Your Honor, we're ready.
And are you Mr. Guerra?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the document entitled Application for Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, have you received all the discovery?
Yes, Your Honor, we have.
All right, did you review the document entitled True Bill of Indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor, we do.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Your Honor, we're waiving the repeat offender enhancement allegation.
Any objection?
No, thank you, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Guerra, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with driving while intoxicated, third or more? That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea bargain agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you to cross-examine and confront Any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent.
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights? And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, he has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, ma'am, he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Guerra, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 10 years in the prison. There's a $2,500 fine. State recommends community supervision, a 2-year driver's license suspension, and ignition interlock for the full term. Did you understand that to be the plea? Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 10 years. There be a TAP evaluation, 10 days in the Bexar County Jail, and 250 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Ma'am.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence?
State on exhibit 1 and all attachments.
You may continue to confer. Did you review the document entitled Waiving Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state would be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that the defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. And the court will review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court has a question. All right, he signed all the documents as Pedro Guerra. In the police reports, he's listed as Pedro Guerrero.
He is Guerra, Your Honor.
It's Guerra, Guerra.
All right, are you the person who committed the DWI on the date of April 24th, 2022?
Ma'am.
And is your address on North Rio Street? At the time.
West Street.
No, at the time of this offense.
Yes, West Street.
Okay. So does anybody want to make a correction or do the AKA as a part of the indictment? And will there be any objections?
There's no objection, Judge. I didn't.
Judge, if you know, the state can move to amend the indictment, for Pedro Guerra. Is it Guerrero or Guerra?
Guerrero. In the police report, his name is listed as Pedro Guerrero. And the indictments and all the stipulations is listed as Pedro Guerra.
And his correct name is Guerra.
Guerra, yes.
Okay.
All right, sir, do you acknowledge that your correct name is Pedro Guerra?
Guerra.
All right, did you give a driver's license to the officer when you spoke with him?
It's been a while, Judge. He may not remember.
All right. So I'll tell you, here are the issues, and I'll go forward with the plea. The issue is that on some parts of the page, they have him listed as Pedro Guerrero in the police report. And then other parts in the officer's synopsis, is listed as Pedro Guerra. All right, so you're telling the court your name is actually Pedro Guerra?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yeah, there are, yes, ma'am. And I just want to speak to him a couple of things when we get a chance.
All right, you may proceed.
Judge, very briefly, my client is 69 years old. He no longer drives at all. And so I know normally there is a interlock, half the term and all that. So I wanted to make the court aware. So if you wanted to, have an alternate requirement. The other thing, Judge, my client survives only on Social Security. He can no longer work and does no longer work. And I know the fine was set at $2,500. So I didn't know if it would be able to, court be able to probate some of that or kind of work with him on that.
All right. This is what the court will do. The court is going to sentence you to 10 years in the prison. That will be suspended and probated for 10 years. There's a $2,500 fine probated.
Thank you, Judge.
There's going to be 2 years license suspension. The court is going to find that the defendant is indigent and unable to pay the court costs.
Thank you, Judge.
There will be ignition interlock for the full term. If defendant provides an affidavit of non-driving plus proof of non-ownership of a vehicle, then the court will allow for scram. There is to be 10 days in the Bexar County Jail as a condition of probation. Proof of employment or SSI within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be a TAP evaluation in custody. Following TAP recommendations. 120 sober support meetings in 120 days. There's to be a referral to felony drug court in custody. The victim impact panel live DWI education course. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Field visits 1 time per month for 4 months. Probation, is there anything else? Yes. We'll do regular random UAs. Is there anything else he needs?
No, Judge.
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, thank you, Judge. So he'll be in jail for approximately 10 more days.
No, he'll be in jail for the TAP evaluation and because as a condition of probation, it's statutory that he do the 10 days.
Oh, no, I understand. I mean, just
Yeah.
like I tell him, right?
Yes.
So, because I'm sure the TAP when they're in custody, I know comes real quick. So,
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you, okay?
thank you, Judge.
All right, court is calling Karen Marino. Who's here for Karen Marino?
That's fine today.
All right. Court is calling 2023 CR 8119, State of Texas versus Karen Marino. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garrett, Your Honor.
Defense,
Lauren Lefton for Ms. Marino.
are you Karen Marino?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Showing you what's entitled motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Are you the same Karen Grace Marino who's placed on deferred adjudication in 2023 CR 8119 for the offense of terroristic threat or family or household on October 11, 2023 for a period of 16 months? Is that you?
Yes.
State?
Yes, Your Honor, violated condition number 2, on or about the tenth day of November 2023 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant Karen Grace Moreno did then and there fail to submit to drug testing as directed by the supervision officer in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
We'll waive the remaining violation.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2?
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition number 2. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor.
Yes.
To revoke the individual offer deferred, assess a 30 days in the Bexar County Jail.
That is our understanding, Your Honor.
All right. So what has she done on probation? What have you done on probation? Can you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record. All right, what have you done on probation?
I just do the UAs and just report each month.
All right.
And I do pay monthly every time I get paid, like I have probation. I got paid that too.
All right. Let me see here.
Your Honor, I mean,
Yes.
there weren't any classes or any treatment or anything that was originally ordered.
Oh, yes, I see that because I see I'm not the one who placed her on probation. So when's the last time you were drug tested?
Last week. On
And-
Friday. I do it now every week on Friday. I did it last week, Friday.
All right, and if you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
I pass.
All right. So we're going to do a drug test. If you pass your drug test, then I'll follow your plea bargain agreement. Okay.
And just so the court knows, Ms. Moreno was fully employed at Dunkin' Donuts. She did make arrangements for her employer for this, so she is responsible.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. All right, let's do the UA.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Let's see the first question.
Terrence Bowie. All right, what is happening with this case?
We received an offer, Judge, and I would like to have more time to confer with him and for him to consider whether he's gonna do that, so if I can have a plea deadline setting.
All right, Ms. Fergus, can you recall this in 3 weeks for a plea deadline date?
Yes, ma'am, it'll be June. No, give me 1 second. The 17th.
All right, we're going to come back on June 17th. At that time, you'll need to let the court know whether or not you're accepting the state's offer. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court, even if it's from work. That's still good. What do y'all bake? Do y'all bake anything?
Bread that you eat.
Oh,
I probably gave him bread that you eat.
oh, okay.
You eat.
Well, you know what?
You're putting her
It's
on the
been-
spot here.
No, I will tell you, it's been a month and I've given up bread.
Wow.
So, but I'm sorry. I mean, if it'll help
Put him
you.
out of work, Judge?
No, okay, you know what? Everyone else, that's just me. That's stuff I have to do. But, all right, once you sign the reset form, you will be excused. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
I will eat a loaf of bread for you. Corian Volant.
That's
That's the same one that you gave me.
All right, so where are we on this case?
The same situation, Judge. We received a plea offer today, so I guess on that, maybe that 3-week date
All right,
to come
and
back.
that's June
17.
17th. All right, we'll bring you back on June 17th.
Thank you, Judge.
seat, ma'am.
Priscilla Batius. Hello. Hi. I'm liking the color combination.
These old rags.
Yeah, these are rags. All right, so today's plea deadline date.
Is it?
Yes,
Um,
because the offer was tendered on April 30th.
so we're definitely not, I don't recall the previous offer having been made, but apparently it was. We're not going to be accepting the state's offer, Judge.
All righty. So how long do y'all expect this jury trial to last?
2 days? Yeah, less than a week for sure.
All right, Norm, I need a jury trial date for criminal trial division. They're saying 2 days.
I think I'm not on vacation, but we have a specially set murder in here. I thought that week.
Oh,
Mary
good.
Diaz. I thought it was that week. I could be wrong.
Okay,
Are you thinking?
all right.
Mary Diaz,
That's July 15th.
16? Okay.
All right, so your jury trial date is going to be July 9th. Court will not accept any plea bargains in this case without good cause. Otherwise, you have to plea open to the court. You'll be brought over dressed in whatever civilian clothing you have at the jail. If you wish to be attired in something different, you'll need to do a clothing exchange with your attorney. Counsel, if there's an issue with the clothing exchange, let the court know.
I will, Judge. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so everyone, we're going to take our lunch break. And we'll be back at 1:35. And has she done her UA?
She's drinking some water right now.
Okay, all right. Where's the warrant?
I did a warrant.
Oh, this one, okay.
Okay, that's fine.